Okay, good morning, viewers. I hope we all slept well and to the glory of God. Okay, this morning I want to make another social comment and observation that's also bothered me a lot. I was going through the world historical book, how the world evolved to the level we are today, and I begin to realize something. Though I knew it before, but it just came fresh to my consciousness that Africans will hardly develop and become a world class nation. It will be difficult for us with the kind of leaders or rulers we have in Africa. What we go through today in Africa is actually a script written by the West, masterminded by the West to determine our progression. This script is orchestrated by the West for their own interests to keep us in this perpetual condition and keep reaping us to enrich themselves. And I begin to wonder, how come our leaders have not realized this and liberate us from this shackle that the Western nation has put on Africa for long? Well, I also came to that consciousness that because our leaders themselves are corrupt, so the West, we feed them with corrupt crumbs from what they steal from Africa and enrich them with part of it for their own family interest. And the whole of the other citizens in the African continent are left to suffer in poverty. Africans must rise up. Citizens of Africa must rise up and choose themselves a leader. I've been campaigning about this and I'll keep on saying it. We need a leader in Nigeria. We need to rally around and choose for ourselves a leader without a godfather, a leader that is citizen oriented, that the citizen has voted into power and can be voted out from power, that we do the wish of the citizen to better the welfare of Nigerian citizens. Because if we continue with these leaders we are having today, or rulers, let me say they are rulers we are having today, we are not going to make progress. These people are wicked. They are wicked. They are just being remoted and controlled by the West to enrich themselves and enrich the West and keep us in perpetual poverty. And we are still working for them, campaigning for them. We need a leader that has a tracking record of discipline, a selfless leader with a tracking record of discipline that has the guts, the courage, that once he gets to power, we will get all our political leaders arrested. We arrest all the political leaders in Nigeria. Those that have ruled us from 1960. If you are late, we carry your family and investigate their account. We must know how you get your money, how did you get rich? Where have you worked before? How much were you having in your account before you get to power? That is the amount that we will leave for you. Every other money in your account will be confiscated and cropped back to Nigerian Post, to Federation Post. Then those leaders, we should strip them naked and give them boxers for the mail and march them around the street for a shame, because these people are wicked. They have actually caused serious havoc to Nigerian citizens. Many have died in different ways, through crisis, through all kinds of hunger and all sickness and all kinds of things have killed many Nigerians. Some people are living today without hope of what they will eat tomorrow. And the cause of all these are these corrupt leaders. So when we arrest them, we will put away the constitution of Nigeria to arrest them. We will use military, we will use jungle justice for that moment. We will set aside the constitution, arrest them, strip them naked, put them, give them boxers to wear. The female will give them boxer and a bra, march them around the street for a disgrace. After they marching them around the street, we will give them 5 shirts, 5 trousers, 2 pair of shoes, 1 sandals, and 1 slippers. We will give them a keke or kada as a means of transportation. Or if we want to pity them, we can give them 1 car each. Rent them a flat, 2-bedroom flat on a regular street that has regular citizen security that they have left us with. We rent a flat for them in an open place, not an estate. 2-bedroom flat each, and put them to government work so that they can enjoy that minimum wage they propose for the workers. They will all work in the ministry, not private sector, and be collecting minimum wage based on their qualification and level. After they have gone through this, we will see who among them that will last more than 6 months or up to a year before they will die. Because they leave us to enjoy themselves and thinking that we must survive by all means. Nothing to strive to survive with. They have ripped us of everything that belongs to us. And the youth, the citizens are still clamoring for them to keep going back to power. Is that not madness? I've said it. That is madness. It is out of insanity, out of stupidity for us to be doing this thing over and over, and we still expect to get a different result. We must use a radical approach to save this country, to salvage this country. Our leaders, the so-called rulers, we should decide on how to do away with them and bring in credible hands that we have their track record, people that has integrity, people that has honesty, people that is selfless, not these selfish criminals. We should eliminate all of them, relegate them to status quo, where they will go through what we citizens are going through. Strip away all their security, put them in a regular place, let them live in a regular environment, in their own community, and face what we are facing. Let me see if anybody that goes to power will not sit up and do the right thing. We are keeping quiet, and that's why they don't care. Once they are secured where they stay, before you get to where they are staying, you will see battalions of security that is protecting them. If they are sick, they will fly to London or to Canada or India for medication. Their children are going to school in abroad. Why would they care? Why would they care? They want to travel from Abuja to their hometown, they will go with helicopter. They don't know what we face on the road. Whether the road is bad, there's highway robbery, they don't care. There's kidnappers on the road, it's not their business. People die for malaria because of malaria in Nigeria, a nation that is blessed with mineral resources and human resources. But our leaders has not been able to harness all these things for the benefit of the citizens. And the citizens are so myopic and stupid to keep putting them back to power because of peanuts. They will give us peanuts. They will give you people because I will never take such peanuts. Just like 2003, when some group of PDP came to my father's house in Lagos to give me, they want to give me a slot to rally around all my tenants to vote for Basenjo. I asked them whether they were stupid. That was 2003 when I was still a street boy looking for money to eat. I told them face to face, even if I'm dying of hunger, I will not do such arrangement. Me collect money from politicians to vote for you. And then I had a candidate that was my choice candidate. That is a late Ganifa Wemi of Conscience Party. I said, how can I live? Even if it's only my vote for Ganifa Wemi, I would rather give in that vote than to take money from PDP. I refuse to collect their money. 2003. And this is what our youth are doing on a daily basis. Election is by the corner. They will corner them and give them money. They will go and kill for them, steal for them, cause all kinds of havoc for them, for a peanut. And then the rest of your life, you will live in suffering. Is that how we want to continue as a nation to develop our nation? All the developed nations in the world, they went all through what we are going through, but they were focused about it. They were focused and decisive about it. Nigerians should rise up. We should wake up from our sleep consciously and take a decisive stand against bad leadership in all ramifications, from the local government to the presidency. We must take this radical stand to make sure that the corrupt leaders are not in any way leading us in this country. We should strip them out, strip them off their powers using political means, using our votes. I don't see any reason why any young person or any citizen of this country, whether on the basis of tribal or ethnic or religious affiliation, should queue behind any of these people in power today to campaign for them in 2027. There's no reason, justifiable reason for it, reasonable reason. It's only a mad person that will do that. We have used tribal sentiment for years. We have used ethnic sentiment. We have used religious sentiment for years, since 1960. These are the things they have been using to incite the citizens. And the citizens have been so gullible, so myopic, that when they come with this their anthem of ethnic and tribe and religion, we will follow them thinking we are following human beings and vote them to power. And once they get there, they will turn back against the citizen and begin to cater for themselves alone. And the same people will come again. We will still collect peanuts from them and still repeat the same thing. And we are crying that the nation is not developing. We can't develop. We cannot until we vote a leader into power, a leader that is selfless. We cannot develop. Let nobody think it. With the strategy we are using, the way we are going about it, we are not going anywhere. Let us stop deceiving ourselves until we change the strategy. The outcome will remain the same. We have to change the strategy. Take away sentiments, take away tribal sentiment, religious sentiment, ethnic sentiment, and begin to consider credibility. People with track records that has been tested previously, record of integrity, discipline, selflessness. These are the people that can go to power and better for and bring development that way, sustainable development to our nation, to our local government, our states, and to our nation. If not, the plan for the West to use our leader to steal from us and keep us in perpetual poverty will continue to play because it's like a script written, and it will take a man that has a heart of a lion, the heart of Ibrahim Traore, the kind of heart that Ibrahim Traore, the kind of heart that Thomas Sankara had, the kind of heart that Nelson Mandela had. Have we ever had a leader in Nigeria? Maybe we can call the late Yaradua. Maybe we never tested him for long and then saw his end. Maybe we can still consider him. Do I say Murtala Muhammad is not it was a myopic, it was a tribalistic, ethnocentric leader. So I can't put him in the record of leader, of good leader. He doesn't qualify it in my own history about him. Maybe I don't think we call Nandi Azikiwe Awolowo. Okay, let's put Awo. Though Awo was a bit tribalistic as well, but he can still merit as a leader because he had a foresight for his people. He was narrowing his foresight for his people, not for the nation. Azikiwe was more of nationalist than Awo. Not because he's an Igbo man. I can't support him if he doesn't have it. He had more of a nationalist than Awo. We need a nationalist, a leader that has the interests of the whole nation at heart and is disciplined and selfless to salvage our country. If you like, listen to me and don't take action. Keep doing things you have done over and over. You will still get the same result you have been getting over and over. Until we change our strategy, we cannot have a different result. Take it or you leave it. I've said my own. If you want us to spread this message, please just keep on sharing this message. Let it go viral until it gets to all the nooks and crannies of the whole world. Let everybody listen to this message. And this is what we must all do come 2027 by the grace of God, as God will keep us alive. Thank you for listening and keep sharing the message, the good news, the gospel of social liberation, as God will help us. Thank you and God bless you all.